Exodus 13:17 through 22. When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, "Lest the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt." But God led the people around by the way of the wilderness toward the Red Sea. And the people of Israel went up out of the land of Egypt, equipped for battle. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for Joseph had made the sons of Israel solemnly swear, saying, "God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones with you from here." And they moved on from Succoth and encamped at Etham, on the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them along the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, that they might travel by day and by night. The pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night did not depart from before the people. In today's passage, we see God leading Israel through the wilderness after having come out of Egypt. Here we see God's detail and sensitivity as He leads the Israelites. God does not lead them to a shorter route, since the Israelites were not ready to overcome the Philistines. Rather, God leads them through a longer route and is with them day and night, providing shade during the day and heat during the night. As we walk with God in our journey of sanctification, God is careful to lead us and let us face situations that will help us become more like Christ. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13 says, "No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and He will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, He will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it." We're not to endure the hardships or temptations by ourselves. Just as God led the Israelites with cloud and fire, God has sent us His helper, the Holy Spirit, who is with us and leads us toward the will of God. John chapter 14 verse 16 and 17 says, "And I will ask the Father, and He will give you another helper, to be with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it neither sees Him nor knows Him. You know Him, for He dwells with you and will be in you." If we do not understand God's heart, we may lose sight of God's grace and mercy. God is with us every step of the way, and we only need to look to the pillar of cloud and fire that is with us always, the Holy Spirit, to guide us in our steps. As we meditate on today's passage, let us seek the Holy Spirit's guidance, knowing that He will always lead us under His protection and guidance.